I believe that making the most of our current and future ICT technology to really drive outcomes in the education space requires really strong cross-sectoral engagement and collaboration. Technology-enabled learning is certainly having an impact with my kids. Telecom wholesale sits right in the middle of the New Zealand telecommunications industry. We provide the broadband connectivity nationwide to service providers around the country. In this, we see ourselves as a key enabler of innovation in the industry and beyond. And in fact, every telecommunications company and internet service provider is a customer of Telecom Wholesale in one way or another. Looking forward, I'm delighted that we've recently reaffirmed at the Telecom Executive that our support for education remains a key priority for us. Connecting New Zealand schools is a first priority within that and is at the centre of our proposals into the UFB program. But if we want to drive real technology-enabled outcomes in education, then the network infrastructure is only one piece of the puzzle. Teachers need to understand how technology can be applied in the classroom, and our schools need to have the budgets to update their ICT environment. And Buzz stole my thunder a little bit on this one, but in the palm of my hand there's probably more than 1,000 times the computing power and that which took Buzz Aldrin and his colleagues to the moon in 1969.
8 gigabits of built-in memory have more relative computing power than the spaceships that took us to the moon. But my BlackBerry can't land me on the moon. Actually, I'm in the process of developing a Buzz Aldrin app for the iPhone. So maybe in the future you'll be able to learn everything you ever wanted to know about space.
Because for students in school today, these devices, alongside notebooks, PDAs, etc., offer an amazing opportunity to us. They enable individual learning, and they make that learning flexible anytime, anywhere. And in effect, and this is something I'm quite proud of, the telecommunications industry is leading the charge to put affordable, powerful computing devices in the hands of the vast majority of our students, their parents and their teachers. It's quite an important matter. I think that these are basically small, powerful computers now, and they're being much more widely spread than ever has been the case before. We need to support our schools to use technology like this to enhance students' learning and to give them lifelong technology skills that will prepare them for the world of work. It's not philanthropic, it's an absolute business requirement, I think, for us all. As an industry, we need to ensure we build and maintain world-class ICT infrastructure, but that is not enough. We need to move on from conversations that focus solely on the fibre and copper in the street. It's a far, far bigger conversation, one that's around a joined-up approach that sees the industry partnering with the government and with the education sector to address the barriers to uptake in our schools and to harness the possibilities for learning in a networked world. And this is where I certainly took real inspiration from Buzz's speech this morning. And I think when you look at the program of work and the hundreds of thousands of people within the United States and around the world, that, as Buzz said, and to quote him, working together to achieve a common goal, achieve something quite amazing. I think if we can work together around a common goal here, we can achieve some really amazing things for our kids and for the future in New Zealand around education.